Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
See, in this class, today we are going to discuss the case study questions from determinants and matrices. Okay, case study questions. Is it okay, children? Can you see this one? Okay. Okay, read this one. So, okay, no need to write the whole question. Don't write the whole question. You just listen to it. Listen to it today. I will send the PDF after the class. Okay, sorry, not evening only. I'll be able to send. Okay, send it today. Okay, look at this question. Go through this. So don't write, just listen to it, understand it, how to do it. And once I send the PDF, redo it again today as homework. The same questions, do it again. Okay. Now listen, a manufacturer produces 3 stationery products, pencil, eraser, and sharpener, and sells in 2 markets. Okay, he's having 2 shops, he's selling in 2 places. Okay. Now what is the next thing given here? Okay, he's having scale, pencil, and dot. No. Is it clear, children? Can you read this? 1 second. Okay. Now look at the first part. Market. Okay, market A. Numbers in pencils. Pencils 10,000, eraser 2,000, sharpener 18,000. In market B, 6,000, 20,000, 8,000. If the unit sale price of pencil, eraser, and sharpener are rupees 2.50, rupees 1.50, and rupees 1 respectively. So it is given selling price. Selling price of each unit. 1 unit is given. And the unit cost of above 3 commodities. Unit cost. That means it is the cost price of the unit. Cost price of 1 unit is given as rupees 2, rupees 1, and rupees 5 respectively. Then, based on the above information, find the total revenue of the market A. We want to find the total revenue. Okay, now do this. Do this and try to give the answer. How will you find the revenue? Being commerce students, you know how to find the revenue. How will you find? What is meant by revenue? Total income. Is that no? So that is same as, what about the selling price? Note down that one. Okay, the previous one, is it given selling price? No, I think this is in the next. Okay, so look at your selling price is given as 250 for pencil. For pencil it is selling price is 2.50. And for eraser 1.50 and 1 rupee for the sharpener. So what will be the total revenue of market A? So total revenue will be 10,000 into 2.50 plus 2,000 into 1.50 plus 18,000 into 1. Calculate it and give the answer. Is that no? This is how we have to calculate the revenue. Okay, for 1 unit, it is 2.50. Therefore, for 10,000 units, like that, we have to find out for all and we have to add up. When you add up, you'll get the total unit, total selling price. What is the answer? Aparna? Yes, give the answer.
Ma'am, is it 43,300?
43,300. Is it correct, Chomlin? Chomlin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, therefore it is 43,300. But look at the answer. So check your answer. 10,000 into 2.50. Aishwarya, what is the amount you got? 10,000 into 2.50.
46,000.
No, I'm asking the each cost individually. Okay, for what about for pencil?
Pencil, I got 25,000.
It is 25,000, isn't it? And for the next one, sorry, it is 2,000. It is 3,000. Then
3,000. And 18,000.
it is 18,000. So what? So 0, 0, 0, 16. Yes, it is 46,000. Maybe here 10 I missed out. I think you did with that 200 into 150. Is it correct? Ah, yes. Okay, answer is 46,000. Okay, now look at the second question. Listen to the second one. What is asked in the second one? Total revenue of market B. We are asked to find the total revenue of market B. Method is same, isn't it? Method is same method. Find out for market B. For market B, again do the same method for market B. What is the 6,000? 6,000 into 2.50. 20,000 into 1.50. 8,000 into 1. So multiply this and add, you'll get the answer. Find the revenue of market B, total revenue of market B. Make it fast. What is 6 into 2.50? Femina. What is the answer, Karthik? For the second one?
53,000.
53,000. Is it correct, Femina? Is it correct? 53,000. Is it correct, Aditya?
Yes, ma'am.
See, if you do it fast in the class, okay. So you should be aiming that I have to give the answer first. So if you do like that, what happens? We'll be able to do it fast. Okay. Yes. That doing calculation speed, that skill we have to develop. Now look at the next one. What about the third one? Cost incurred in market A. Cost incurred in market A. So that means cost incurred in market A. We want to find the cost function, isn't it? Cost, not the selling price. We want to find the total cost price in market A. So how to do that? Again take the same beginning table. Cost price is given, isn't it? You are given with the cost price. Cost price is given as 2 rupees, 1 rupee and 50 paise. So for market A, 10,000 into 2. So whether you have to write the steps again, shall I write it directly? 2,000 plus for the next one, to again 2,000, 20,000 plus 2,000 into 1 plus 18,000 into rupees 0.50. What is it? 50 pies. 18,000 into 50 pies. Will it be 9,000? Am I correct, children? So, is it 31,000? Cost incurred in market A. Is it 31,000? Okay, check your answer. 31,000. Whether the option is there? Yes. Okay, now look at the next one. Profit in market A and B. What is the profit? How will you find profit? Profit in market A and B. How to find profit? Profit is?
Selling price minus
Yes.
cost price.
Yes, selling price minus cost price. Selling price minus cost price. Okay, find out. So for the selling price, already we have calculated. Don't calculate it again. For A and B, already we have calculated the selling price. And cost price of market A is there. So only thing we have to find is cost price of market B. What is the cost price for market in market B? Okay, so for market B, 6 into 2. So it will be 12,000 plus 20,000 plus 4,000. So it will be 0, 0, 6, 36,000. This is for market B. This is the cost price. Now find out what is the profit for A and find out what is the profit for B. How to find profit? Selling price minus cost price. So selling price is here 46,000. 46,000 minus 31,000. When you subtract it, you will get the profit of A. Similarly for B, 53,000 minus 36,000. That one will give profit for B. This is a profit for B. What is the answer, Femina? What is the answer for the fourth one?
15,000,
15,000,
17,000.
15,000 and 17,000. Is it correct? Is it correct? Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what is the next one asked here? Gross profit in both markets. Gross means total profit, isn't it? So what is the total profit? 15,000 plus 17,000. What is the answer? Tomlin. Fifth one.
And 32,000.
32,000. We have to add these two, isn't it? So answer is 32,000. Okay. Is it okay? Is a case study question okay, children? This is how you can expect the case study questions from the topic matrices. Okay, matrices and determinants. Okay. Let's move on to the next type. Okay, this is an easy question. Okay, so you have to, if these are easy questions, you have to answer fast. Then only you'll be able to complete all the questions. We have 4 or 5 set of questions. Look at the first one. Write down what is A, B, and C. Write down all these matrices first. What is A, B, C? Write down. Don't write the question. Okay. The question is given like this. Okay, first I'll show that top part here. Listen. Amit, Biraj and Chirag were given the task of creating a square matrix of order 2. They are creating square matrix. Below are the matrices created by them. A, B, C are the matrices created by Amit, Biraj and Chirag respectively. A, B, C. Okay, look at the name and look at the matrix name. Okay, it's starting with their first letter itself. A, B and C. Okay, now. Okay, so note down the matrix A, B and C. And small letter A, it is given as 4. Small letter B, it is given as -2. This -2. Okay. You copied up to this. Aditya, you copied up to this A, B, C and small a, small b.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then look at the first question. Sum of A plus B plus C. What is the answer? What is the sum of A plus B plus C? When you add A plus B plus C, what will be the answer? A is given, B is given, C is given. Easily you can select it. What is the answer? Karthik.
Ma'am, C.
C. Yes. Answer is C. Shubham, are you able to do this? Shubham?
Yes, ma'am.
And one thing, why don't you write the test paper, yesterday's test paper? After that, I'll send the message. That time you pick the phone. Okay, whichever number I call when it is not, okay, no one is picking the phone. Okay, look at this question. First one, this is okay. Now look at the second one. Shubham, do the next one and give the answer. Make it fast.
Ma'am, which one?
Second question. Look at the second one. A transpose the whole transpose. A transpose the whole transpose. A transpose the whole transpose. What is the answer?
Ma'am, A itself.
A itself. So what is the answer? Option A, B, C, D?
Option A.
Option A. Is it correct, Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next one, Femina. Third one, B into A transpose. Femina, you have to give the answer. B into A transpose. B into A transpose. B, already values are given. A and B, small a, small b values are given. We know the matrix A. So find out B, A, the whole transpose. A, B, C. I think B matrix is in the next page. Okay. If you are not getting these three, that, okay. Complete it and give me the answer. Femina. Yes, Femina. What is the answer for the third one? Femina. B into A transpose. What about B into A transpose? Femina. Tomlin, give the answer. Third one. What is the answer? Tomlin, third one. What is B into A transpose? What is B into A? Yes? What is B into A? B value is given as -2. So B into A means what you will get? Tomlin? -2, -4, then again 2, -6. Is it correct, Aditya?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what will be B into A transpose? So what will be the answer? What is the answer, Aditya?
-2, 2, -4, -6. Option
Answer
B.
is B. Yes. Now look at the next one. Third question. Third one is over. Fourth one and fifth one. Okay. So this is the fourth one. AC minus BC is equal to. Find out what is AC minus BC. And fifth one is A plus B, small letter A. A plus B into matrix B. A plus B into matrix B. Find out. First you have to find AC, then find out BC, then subtract it. What is AC minus BC? Next is A plus B into B.
Ma'am,
Yes, Aparna.
ma'am, can you please show once again that small letter A and B, the values?
Small letter A and B.
Yes, ma'am.
A is 4 and B is -2. A is 4 and B is -2. All the matrices you have, capital A, B, C, matrix.
Yes, ma'am.
What is AC minus BC equal to? Yes, fourth one, what is the answer? Aditya, Satyan?
Ma'am, option C.
Option C. Anila, fifth one, what is the answer, Anila? Anila Mohanan, fifth one. A plus B into B. Anila is there? Anila, not there. Okay. Then Karthik, give the answer. Fifth one.
Ma'am, option C.
Option C. Yes. Option C. Okay. Here in the case study question, after each case study, don't look into the answer and do it. Okay. After each case study, you can check the answer. Finally, the answers are given after each case study question. Okay. So you can do this and you can check how many questions are wrong, how many went wrong. Like that, you can check it. Okay. Now, shall we do the next one? Okay. Shall we move on to the next type? Okay. Look at the next type. Okay, the question is like this. Look at this, children. Three schools, DPS, CVC, and KVS, decided to organize a fair for collecting money for helping the flood victims. They sold handmade fans, mats, and plates from recycled material at a cost of, note down this cost. Okay, note down the cost. Rupees 25, rupees 100, and rupees 50 each, respectively. When you note down the values also. This is for fan. First one is for fan. Next one is for mats. Next one is for the plates. Okay, note down the cost along with that name. Okay, fan. Okay, fan rupees 25, mat rupees 100, and plates rupees 50 each, respectively. The number of articles sold are, okay, it is given in the next page. Number of articles sold are, look at here, okay. DPS means Delhi Public School. You might have heard about the school names. CVC means Chinmaya Vidyalaya. Okay, and KVS means Kendriya Vidya. Okay, know all these names? Huh? In your question booklet and all, you can see like this. DPS means Delhi Public School. Okay, now listen. So school name and what is the article? So DPS, they sold 40 fans, 50 mats, and 20 plates. CVC, they sold 25 fans, 40 mats, and 30. KVS, like this, the data is given. Okay, for fan, handmade fan, it is rupees 25, mat, it is 100, and plate is rupees 50, isn't it? Now, what is asked in the first one? What is the total money collected by the school DPS? What is the total money collected by DPS? How do you do this? You can multiply it easily, isn't it? 40 into 25 plus 50 into 100 plus 20 into 50. Multiply this and check your answer. Forty into 25, 50 into 100, 50 into 20. What is the answer? Shubham. First one, what is the answer, Shubham? Shubham?
Ma'am, 7875.
7875. Is it correct, Karthik? Is it 7875?
Ma'am, I got 7,000.
I think I'll get like that. Okay. Look at here. It is ending with 0. All the numbers are ending with 0. So how is it possible to get that as 7875? 25 into 40 means? Is it 1000? Plus 5000?
Ma'am, 7000.
Yes. Okay, do it carefully. Okay, this part and all easily you can score, Shubham. Huh? Don't do. Look at the next one. Now look at the second one asked here. What is the total amount of money collected by CVC and KVS? You have to find the total money, isn't it? What you can do? You add the total number. You can add the total mat, or you can add the total fans, and then find the cost. So what is the total mat sold by them? 60, isn't it? 60 into 25. Then plus 90 into 100 plus 70 into 50. Multiply this and add, you'll get the answer. Total amount collected by CVC and KVS.
Ma'am, second one is option A, 14,000.
Second one,
14,000.
yes. Is it correct? Is it correct, Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
Next one is, what is the total amount collected by all the three schools? Total money collected by all the three schools, BPS, CVC and KVS. Total money means what you can do? You can add. Is that no? We can add the amount and we can find. Okay, I'll do one thing, children. We can move on to the next question. We can move on to the next one. I'll send it afterwards. Okay, go through it and try to solve it. Now look at the next one. The number of handmade fans and plates are interchanged. Number of handmade fans and plates are interchanged for all schools. Then what is the total money collected by all the schools? So that means what is given? You have to interchange. The number of handmade fans and plates are interchanged. That means here handmade fans and plates. So here instead of 20, so this one will become 20, this one will become 40. All the schools, they interchange the number of plates and fan. This is 40, this is 35. Now in this case, what is the total amount? Is it clear? Is it clear, Aishwarya? You are asked to find the total amount. Okay, when they interchange the handmade fans and plates. Once they interchange the handmade fans and plates, what is the total amount? Okay, and look at the next one. How many articles are sold by three schools? How many articles are sold by the three schools? That means, what do you have to do? We have to add up all the total number of items. Is or no? You have to add all the total number of items. Okay. So like this, 2 more case study questions are there in that booklet. So go through that questions. Okay. 2 more are there. Go through it. Today I'll send this PDF. Go through it. Now we can move on to the next type. This is again matrices. Okay. Now look at the determinants. Okay. We can do the case study questions from determinants. Okay, linear equations method, solving simultaneous equations. That is what we are going to discuss it now. Yes, read the question. Manjit wants to donate a rectangular plot of land for a school in his village. When he was asked to give dimensions of the plot, he told that if the length is increased by 50 meters, and breadth is increased by 50 meters, then its area will remain same. But if its length is decreased by 10 meters and breadth is decreased by 20 meters, the area will decrease by 5,300 meters square. Based on the information given above, answer the questions. Okay, the dimensions of the rectangular plot are given. The dimensions are x and y. Length is x, breadth is y. So what will be the area? What will be the area? Area is xy. Now look at we want to frame the equations. So look at the first condition given here. The length is decreased by 30. So length becomes 50. And breadth is increased by 50. Y plus 50. So what happens to the area? Area remains same. So this is the new length. This is the new breadth. Length is decreased and breadth is increased. So what is the new length? X minus 50. And what is the new breadth? Y plus 50. What is the area? Length into breadth. Is it correct? Chomlin, how I am framing the equation, is it clear? Chomlin? Aparna?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you open the bracket. Now you open the bracket. Xy plus 50x minus 50y minus 2500 is equal to xy. So both the sides xy will get cancelled. you can divide by 50. When you divide by 50, x minus y minus 50 is 0 is the first equation. So either A or B will be the answer, isn't it? Either A or B, x minus y is 50. Now look at the second case. What is the second case? The area will get decreased by 5,300 if the length is decreased by 10 meters. Length is decreased by 10 and breadth also decreased by 20. Decreased means we are subtracting. And what happens to the area? Area becomes decreased by 5,300. So again open the bracket. Xy minus 20x minus 10y plus 200 is equal to xy minus 5300. So xy will get cancelled. So it is negative 20x minus 10y minus 5300. If you bring it here, it will become plus 5500. We can divide by 10. And if you multiply by, so 2x plus y minus 550 is 0. So what is your answer? What will be the equation here? Is it the first one or second one?
Second one.
Second one. Is it clear, children, how to frame the equation? Is it okay? Okay, we are learning the matrix method of solving Ax equal to B. Okay, so now the matrix equation we are representing in the matrix form. Look at the second one. These two equations we are representing in matrix form. When you write the equations in matrix form, what is the method we have learned? Given system of equations can be written in the form Ax equal to B, where A is the unknown. A is the coefficient matrix, X is the unknown, and B is the constant. So what is A matrix here? The first equation, 1 minus 1, 2, 1 into unknowns, X and Y are the unknowns, is equal to 50, 550. So what is the answer? Ax equal to B. What will be the answer? Karthik. Yes, Karthik. Are you able to recall this method, solving the equations? Children? Matrix inverse, finding the inverse. What is the formula to find A inverse? Aparna, A inverse is equal to? Matrix method. A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. Okay. So by using that method, okay, we are going to solve it. So here, what is the answer? Is it A? Now you solve it. Ax equal to B. Therefore, what is X? X is equal to A inverse B. How will you find A inverse? A inverse is 1 by determinant A into adjoint of A. Okay, what is determinant A here? How will you find determinant? A matrix is given like this. A is matrix 1 minus 1, 2, 1. What is determinant A? We'll multiply these two. 1 minus 2. So it will become 1 plus 2, which is 3, not equal to 0. If determinant is not equal to 0, inverse exists. Otherwise, inverse does not exist. Then how to find adj? It is the transpose of the cofactor matrix. So how will you find the adj for a 2 by 2 matrix? What is the easy method I gave? You interchange the diagonal elements, change the sign. Is that no? Are you able to recall it, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is A inverse will be 1 by 3 into 1, 1 minus 2, 1. This is A inverse. Therefore, what is X? X is equal to A inverse into B. 1 by 3 into 1, 1 minus 2, 1 into B. The matrix B is 50, 550. So do the matrix multiplication 1 by 3 into row with column. So it is 600. So the next one will become 450. If you simplify this, it is 200 and 150. This is X. X means XY. So what is the value of X? What is the value of X? The length will become 200 and breadth will be 150. Okay. Length is 200 and breadth is 150. And look at the next one asked. Yeah, breadth is asked and what is the total area? Breadth is asked and the total area is asked. Okay, this is the question asked from determinants. Is it clear? Is it okay, Aparna? Are you able to understand this part? Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and in matrices, one more method is there. One more period we have. That time we'll be learning this scale, Hamilton one property is there. Which method we have learned? One more method is there. Row deduction method for finding inverse. And one more ratio is there. What is the type we have learned? One important type is there. That is asked for case study. That one will be also asked for case study. Leone input-output model. Leone input-output model. Okay. That one we'll be discussing in the next period. Okay. So next week, anyhow, get ready for a test paper in matrices and determinants. Okay. With this, I wind up, children. Thank you.